Okay, so I wanted to record a couple of a quick videos here to help you guys out in the introduction to photography class. For those of you who are doing digital, so the first thing I want to show you is just cropping. If For those of you who are just taking your photographs to Walmart, Walgreens, Sam's Club, etc., you need to understand that if you're not cropping your images uh, before you take them in, you're at the mercy of whoever is uh, actually running the machine. And it could be that there's not actually anyone looking at the images. It may actually be that it's just happening automatically. And your images don't come out of the camera at an 8x10. So here's, if I just kind of look at this here, this is actually out of a Nikon. The width is, it's a 19.75, 13.6667, or 667, excuse me. So if I switch the width here to 10 inches, you can see it's not actually 8 inches wide. This here, you never ever unlock that. Okay, so basically what happens is that you send this image in, they shrink it down and they crop it how they see fit. So I wanted to show you really quickly in Photoshop. This is the crop tool over here, and then how you actually get the appropriate resolution and everything. So what I'm going to do here is it's set up for height, width, resolution. You could actually do this 8x10 ratio, and that will actually help. In fact, that might be enough. But then you can also put in just like 10, 8, 300. Okay, and now you can actually see, look what happens here. Look how much of this image is actually being cropped away when I go from the original aspect ratio to 8x10 now. So, and then this gives you the ability to really evaluate the photograph. Here, I like some of the things that are going on, but like this hair up here at the top, not necessarily something that I think works well for this photograph. So I can crop it down a little bit. I really liked the way I had thirds going before, so I might even let some of the hair crop off on this side so that I get a little bit more of this information over here, that nice brightness, and then I might even just keep going, because they kind of have a little this little bit of hair here is a little bit of oddity too, so I might just keep on moving it over there until now I'm a little bit tighter in. So not only am I, when I hit the return button here, am I getting it so that it's the right size, it's also, I'm also looking at the image compositionally as well. And this isn't perfect. I still see that's a little bit of white there I don't like. Now I'm kind of not liking this. I still don't like this here. So I'm gonna, and that's good. You want to nitpick your images and really think about it. And unfortunately, I kind of like having this space back here. So maybe, I don't know, there's other ways to look at it when you make an 8x10, and maybe I'm going to make the 8x10 and I'm actually going to do it this way. Maybe that's the right course of action here, and then come down a little bit. I'm not sure. There's all kinds of different ways to create your crop. Actually, I'm liking that a lot more, and that wasn't something I originally was even considering. So anyway, so that's the crop tool. And how you should be appropriately making 8x10 so that you have control over the composition of your photographs. So, all right, but I'm gonna get out of that because I don't want to do that with that photograph. All right, and then I want to show you how to make contact sheets as well. So I'm gonna go here into Bridge. This is a series of photographs I took recently, and this is actually this is how many 76 items, and I cut this down. I think I shot about 200 images, but I mean, it's untenable for me to necessarily do all of these. So edit all these. I have edited a couple, as you can see here, and I got some of them I know I want to edit, but then I may want to actually send a contact sheet to a customer to have them look at it. So let me show you how to make a contact sheet, and I'm going to actually do this from Bridge. And the cool thing about Bridge is that you can use the computers on campus, Adobe at this point is basically giving Bridge away to anyone. So you can look at least use Bridge for a little bit. This next part, the contact sheet, you actually need Photoshop for, but Bridge is a really great tool, even if you're not going to buy any other Adobe products. So so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to select all the images in Bridge. I used Control A. I'm actually on a Mac, so that was Command A. And now I'm going to go up here to Tools, and I'm going to select Photoshop and Contact Sheet. Now I could have done this from Photoshop. I feel like it's a little faster to do this from Bridge. So I'm going to click on Contact Sheet. The computer is going to jump over. Oh, I don't know why it's angry. Oh, okay. It's not angry. It just wasn't quite done with something else it was doing. Okay, so now it actually brought up Photoshop, because this is actually a Photoshop tool, and it says Source Images, Bridge, 76 files selected, because that's where I started from. I could have actually opened this up, and this is through the File menu. I could have gotten File, and I think it's Automate Contact Sheet, but I just like doing it from Bridge. And then you can come down here, and you can tell it exactly what you want your contact sheet to look like. It's set up for 2 by 3, which is probably too big for most. You know, I mean, for a contact sheet, you really just need that thumbnail. So I might do. I'll do a 5 by 5, which is going to give me just better than 3 sheets. And then I click OK, and Photoshop is going to actually just do this work for me. It's a complete automation. It's opening up all of those images that I had selected, and it's placing all of those images onto contact sheets. And I actually purposely, when I went in and created all those images, I made them really small so this would go pretty fast. If your images are larger, then you know, this is obviously a process that's going to take a little bit longer. But I didn't want to be sitting here, you know, too long waiting for this. In fact, obviously with 76 images, this is still going to take too long. But you'll see it here in a second. Now, again, like I said in class, I don't want you guys to have, you know, Walmart or Walgreens make those little tiny 5 by 7 contact sheets. I want full-size contact sheets printed out. So this is, you know, basically what these should look like. Here it's almost done. Yeah, in hindsight, I didn't need to do 76. Okay, but here we go. We can go back through them now. So that, because I had 76, basically, you know, you know, it's 25 per sheet because I set it up on a 5 by 5 grid. And now I could actually print these and give them the customer, and the customer could, you know, basically, you know, just mark the ones that they really want, you know, instead of you just kind of guessing to, you know, figure out what images you actually want to spend time editing. So, and then, you know, you just basically save these out, and you know, then you can take them and get them printed. So hopefully that helps for those of you who are not going to be doing film in class. And if you have any more questions, of course, you guys please do let me know. Oh, where's my Hangout? It's nowhere. Come on. Oh. There we go.